Hey guys, Dr. Heavenly Comes here, and I wanted to tell you a little bit about my mastermind class. Now, initially, I thought about just doing it with dentists and teaching them how to start and run a successful business. But then I thought again, business is business, and this is something that everybody can benefit from. We're going to give you 10 modules, one-on-one sessions with Heavenly, and some group sessions as well. I'm going to bring in some of my esteemed colleagues that are going to talk to you about business, money, relationships, finance, looking your best, and so much more. Guys, I got so much to offer, and I'm so excited. Come to drheavenlyuniversity.com and you won't be disappointed. We're going to sacrifice about 2 years of your life to get you to everywhere you want to be. Business is business. I've made all the mistakes so that you don't have to. I've been training dentists for over a decade on how to start and run a successful dental practice. Now I'm opening it up to everyone. Dr. Heavenly Comes here. Listen, I am so excited to announce my mastermind course, Dr. Heavenly University. Listen, this has been such a long time coming. I've owned and operated multi-million-dollar corporations, and now I want to give this information to everyone. The first thing we're going to start by giving away a free webinar. After that, we're going to give a 5-day challenge. We're going to start with your mindset, and we're going to end with self-care, because you can have all the money in the world, but without personal health care and taking care of yourself, it means nothing. We're going to get into business, trust, and leaving a legacy for your children, banking, and getting the loans that you need to start your businesses, all the 7 streams of income, and so much more. I'm so excited to give all this information to you. Click the link below to join my 5-day challenge, the Total Freedom Challenge.
It's yours truly, Miss Quad.
And I'm Miss Mary Quad's mother.
So we're here today to give our testimony about my mom's beautiful new smile. And this smile was provided by Smiles by Dr. Heavenly. So my mom had a crown that was a bit dated, actually more than 30 years old. What Heavenly decided to do was to update my mother's smile with a brand new crown. Heavenly makes everything extremely easy and comfortable.
The experience was wonderful. Everyone on the staff was very nice and kind. She was real nice. And she explained everything as she was going along. It didn't take a long time.
I really entrust myself and my dental work and my smile with Dr. Heavenly, because she has over 25 years of experience, and that's a lot to be said. It's just a more updated look. It's what's happening now. It's more of a now look.
Miss Mary, how you liking your new smile?
I love it. I'm very proud of it. Thank you, Dr. Heavenly. I love my smile.
Thank you, Heavenly. I appreciate you giving my mom this beautiful smile. And honey, she looks better than ever. She's pretty. Baby, the teeth are fine. I don't know. Smiles by Dr. Heavenly.
Hey guys, what's up? How y'all doing? Listen, I got my girl Julia on the line. Listen, and before we start, Julia, I want to give them a little background of Dr. Heavenly University. Guys that already have been here, we've done the 5-day challenge. We've done a free webinar before. We're doing it again. It was so much success. We're doing it again, guys. We started a movement really to help women find a legacy for their family, a legacy for their children. Guys, this is my calling, and I love to do it. And I get on fire when I get talking about this kind of stuff, because it's so amazing. I'm going to start out by saying, listen, the more you learn, the more you learn. You got to learn and do this stuff, and it's going to take time, but you got to do it right. A lot of people now are looking for quick fixes, cookie cutters. Y'all see it all over the internet. Listen, I can teach you how to do this and make $5 million in a day. That stuff don't be true, y'all. It just don't. I'm going to keep it real with y'all. I'm going to show you how to make millions and how successful people do it. I got my girl in here, Julia Sellers here, and we're going to start out. Last time we talked about credit, we talked about life insurance, we talked about leaving a trust for your family, and we talked about some real estate investments. Today, we're talking about IULs and the importance of life insurance and how you can use your life insurance as a bank. Without further ado, I'm going to present Miss Beautiful Julia Sellers. Julia, how are you?
I'm well. Thanks for having me.
Oh, you're so calm and I'm so excited. Listen, Julia, tell us all about you. Tell us what your credentials are, because I tell them I'm a credentials girl. Tell them how much experience you have and what you do.
So when you talk about, an insurance policy being your bank, I literally was the bank. So as part of a team of 12 people, we went and started a bank from scratch, built it to $1 billion and sold it in the course of about 10 years. So I literally was the vice president of a $100 million bank for a decade. After I left the banking industry, I started my own financial firm, and that's when I got into various different vehicles for investing. But more importantly, what we're talking about tonight is those IULs. It's a very powerful tool. It's something that can be used. It's flexible for a ton of different situations and people in various walks of life. It's what the wealthy have done. It's what the 1%ers, the secret they don't want to tell you about. It's one of those things that once you know, and you can really utilize it to get ahead.
Oh, I love that. Guys, Julia is my personal insurance agent guide. I'm bringing y'all the sauce, and I only bring the best. Tell them how many years experience you have, Julia, what schools and what kind of training you got, because I know you got a lot of extra training working at that bank. Can you talk about that a little bit?
Yes. So I'm a Razorback, University of Arkansas is where I graduated, Woo Pig Suey. But I have been in the financial industry since 1997. So we are talking a couple of decades now. I know it inside and out. I grew up in the financial industry. I went fresh out of school straight into the industry and have been working in that and done nothing else my entire career. So when they talk about people who dream numbers and finance, I'm that person. I have all kinds of certifications and training. I'm licensed in about 15 states to do this type of work. I hold all the license the fellows on Wall Street hold. So I'm series licensed as well. This is my area. This is all I've lived, breathed, and drink for 2 decades.
I know that's right. And these are the type of people we bring into y'all. Listen, we bring in people with credentials, with years and years of experience, so you're in good hands. Guys, one thing I do have is access. I've spent hundreds of thousands of dollars on my financial education, and now I'm bringing all my people to y'all so y'all can learn how to do it. I'm so excited. It's a movement, and it's my calling. This dog don't stop. And it's my calling. I love it. Y'all know I love the Lord. And I got a calling to help thousands of women become millionaires. And I'm going to say women because I love the energy. We're the backbone of our families. We're the neck of everything. The man is the head, but we're the neck. And usually we're better at financial aspects of our lives. So Julia, tell us what an IUL is exactly for the people that don't know and why you should have one.
Right. So there's all these life insurance terms that you've probably heard throughout your lifetime. There's term insurance, there's whole life insurance, there's universal life insurance, and IULs is indexed universal life. It's the evolution of life insurance. So there was variable ULs, fixed ULs, now there's indexed ULs. These have been around for several years. But IULs are when you, inside of your insurance policy, there's a bucket of money that is indexed against the market, meaning when the market goes up, your money comes up. When the market goes up again, your money comes up. When the market tanks, your money stays at that high water mark because it's indexed against the market, not directly in the market. So on a stock market, we're talking about the S&P 500, we're talking about the Dow Jones, all of these markets, when they're up, you're up, and when they're down, you're down. In an IUL, you have bumper pads, if you will, that allows you to participate in the growth without the risk of loss, which is the beautiful thing about an IUL. It's the reason why so many people love them and have those as part of their portfolio.
And I have it now as part of my portfolio. I started over. I already had life insurance, Julia, with you. And now I have another policy at 52. The people need to know, is it hard to get these life insurance policies, or can you work with people with different ailments?
Well, let's talk about that, because wealth is health, right? You could be a millionaire, but if you are given 2 weeks to live, they're not going to give you one of these policies. So you have to have some level of health. When I say that, A lot of people who have some health challenges think that they're automatically ruled out. So things like diabetes or high blood pressure, all of those are underwritable conditions. We call those health challenges. And so if you have health and you're not terminal in any sense of the word, then yes, you can qualify for these. But you will go through underwriting. They will dig through your medical records and ask you a bunch of questions. They'll send out a little nurse to your house and do what we call a paramedical exam. They're not going to give you just 7 figures worth of value that they are on the hook to pay out without doing a little checking. So yes, you have to be healthy in some sense of the word, but you don't have to be the healthiest person on the planet.
Right. And listen, I got a couple other questions. My next question is, how are the people I know the answer to this, but I want you to explain it in your terms. How are people using life insurances as banks, and how does that compare to my 401k?
Sure. So a couple of things. Whenever you put money into one of these type of plans, a portion of that's going to the premium, which is the actual insurance, the life insurance. And then the rest of that is going into this bucket that's indexed against the market and is growing, tax-free, by the way. And so you don't have to pay taxes on that money, not on the money itself or the growth of it. And so when it's growing, that's what people are utilizing to fund things in their life, whether that be down payment of home, pay off college and student loans. It could be to fund other investments. Some of us overfund these. I personally have these where I overfund them to pay for my retirement when I'm post working age, right? So a 401k, you put your money in there and it's going to grow deferred. And then when you take your money out, you have to pay taxes on that money at the tax rate you're at when you retire, which you hope is higher than you are now. You hope that your income increases over your lifetime. In these, you put this money away and they grow. And when you take them out, it doesn't matter what tax bracket you're in, you get that money tax free. So this is there's a great book by Patrick Kelly called The Tax-Free Retirement, The Retirement Miracle. And it talks about this very method of how people are stashing this money away in these policies. And the reason they're tax-free is because the insurance component. See, we have this bucket of money that's growing tax-free. We wrap this insurance policy around it. And now, according to IRS Section 7702, it's not a taxable vehicle.
There you go. You got to know those tax laws, guys. I'm not going to give you all the sauce. She only had a few minutes to come in today, but I want to thank you, Julia, because we're going to learn all this and more when you join my free webinar. Make sure y'all join the free webinar and the 5-day challenge. And when we get to the mastermind, Julia actually sits down and gives you a financial plan. Okay. She gives you a financial plan and she gets several people insurance, and it takes time. I'm telling you guys, with Dr. Heavenly University, we're from the rooter to the tutor. We're going to start with mindset. First thing she said was health is your wealth. We got Dr. Jackie coming in telling you about your health, your mindset. We got Dr. Jada coming in talking about weight loss and personal development, looking your best, right? So we can develop coaches and send out more people that do what we do, like, right? And we help other people. We want to start a movement. This is our God calling. It's been so long that our people have been left behind. I was at the Invest Fest the other day, and P. Diddy said there's $1.8 trillion that our people spend in the market, right? And only 2% of that money comes back to us. We're going to have to change that, change the mindset of people, and make sure they know how to properly save their money tax-free and tax deductible, okay? And tax deferred. So what Julia's talking about, and I'm going to ask you one more question. Why is this such a great tax advantage? Because when I use my IUL, I pull money out of it tax-free, and then I don't never pay it back because it's going to come out the policy, right?
Right. So you have the option. You have the option to pull that money out tax-free, use it for whatever you want. You know that with your 401k, they have what they call hardship loans that you could get to it, but you have to meet a certain requirement to get to it. Otherwise, you must be 59 and a half to touch it, or the IRS is going to penalize you and slap your hand. With these, you can pull these out at any age. And so I have young people ask me all the time, well, Julia, I don't have a bunch of money to invest yet. That's fine. You can start these with as little as $25 a month. So I have people that are putting into these and it's growing with them as their wealth grows. I have people that fund it with $1,000 a month, just so that they can have that nest egg sitting there for that day when you need to purchase something, invest in something, or that emergency that might come that you aren't expecting.
And guys, what you don't know, you don't know. And I know I've started policies for my children, so they already have it in place. And you want to pay these policies like it's your house note, because you never want to lose it, because that actually, and we're going to get into all this and more as how you can make your life insurance a beneficiary on your trust. We're going to break down everything with Dr. Heavenly University from the rooter to the tutor. We're going to start with your mindset, because we have been bamboozled. We've been led astray. But the great thing we know today is that our minds can be reprogrammed with just knowledge and saying the different things over and over again, and with education, guys. For so long, and this is the reason I started this, for so long, me and my colleagues, we knew nothing about financial literacy or education. We went to school for a very long time and learned our crafts very, very well. And we make a good amount of money, $300,000, $400,000, $500,000 a year, but most of that money was going in taxes. And we're going to get Dr. Jackie on to explain to you, she was paying more than half her money into taxes. And we came up with a strategy. Not me. I'm not giving financial advice. I just know a whole lot because I've done it. I bring the experts in, like Julia Sellers, like the guy that does the trust, Russell Thompson. I bring in the people that know about the precious metals, the people that know about real estate, that's been in it for years. We bring bankers in, CPAs. We have attorneys that'll sign off on our trust. So we got the creme de la creme, starting with Julia Sellers. Julia, you are amazing, amazing. And we thank you so much for your time and your expertise. Guys, make sure you join my free webinar. We're going to break it down. I got a PowerPoint presentation out of this world. I'm going to tell you what you don't know and why you need to know it, and how we're creating millionaires with different investment strategies. So don't hesitate. Join. Go to my website right now, drheavenlyuniversity.com. Or go to my Instagram page. We have a link to the Eventbrite for our free webinar. It's September 13th. It's on a Wednesday night, just like tonight. It's Wednesday night. It's totally free. Guys, make sure you join. And we're going to see y'all later. Listen. And guys, I wanted to put out my condolences because my friend Quad actually left a statement on her page about, some deaths that happened in her family. And I just want to tell y'all, I am praying for her. I hope you guys are praying for her as well. She got hit hard. I actually saw her the other day. She's still mourning, guys. So y'all lift her up in your prayers. Guys, we see all this mess on Married in Medicine, and we do different things. And, it's absolutely real. But at the end of the day, life and death is in the power of the tongue, and it's a real thing, guys. And we have to be prepared for those things. And we're going to talk about that and more on Dr. Heavenly University, and we're going to keep it going, y'all. I am so excited. Julie, you have anything you want to leave us with? How can we find you?
You'll find me after you join Dr. Heavenly University. All my information will be there. So join so that you can get connected. But I will say this. I have been a part of this before, and there were so many power-packed speakers that were, phenomenally well-versed in their area, to where I learned things. I've been in the industry for 20 years and I still learned things. So I'm excited for you all to be part of this, to see this amazing team that Heavenly has put together with all the information that they share. If you aren't financially set after that, it's just you, is all I can tell you.
I know that's right. Okay, guys, thank you so much for your time. We appreciate you guys, and we'll see you at the free webinar. Get the link, go to drheavenlyuniversity.com or go to my Instagram page. Make sure you hit that link and you'll get an Eventbrite so we can remind you of the free webinar. Okay. I'll see y'all later. Y'all have a great day. Bye, Julia.
See you all.
I know that's right. Let's see.